Hello, my delicious co-creators. Lilou here on the beautiful island of Idra. I'm inspired to do another video blog. I'm going to do a whole series of video blogs from here, from wherever I'm traveling. Right now, I'm south of Athens on an island called Idra. No cars, donkeys, beautiful place, definitely connected place, a perfect place to speak of paradigm shift. Because this is a hot topic. I've been interviewing many people, as you know, always seeking and wanting to learn more about this paradigm shift and what that is and what difference can it make in our life, what does it correspond to, how to create this paradigm shift. And, some people have come to feel it and see it all of a sudden. For me, it's been more step by step, with a major turning point, of course, out of some suffering or some things, that big challenge that happens to you where you realize that there is another way of functioning. And that's what it is, really. A paradigm shift is a way to see something in a radical different way, if I can say it this way. It's simply that you're seeing something else about life that you were not seeing before. This is not an illusion. This is not something that is based on dogmas or some text or something that is being taught by one person, but it is something that millions of people are feeling around the world. And I'm one of those people, and I wanted to share this with you because it is truly tangible, palpable, real, fun. It makes life way more juicier and definitely connected. I used to be in work on 100% from and be and live 100% from a paradigm which says that competition, separativeness, forcing things to make it my way, being hard on myself, feeling slaved somehow to a system or to a job, all of that are things that I have been doing and been doing growing up in France and growing up in the US and traveling, and these are the normal things. This is what is accepted by the world, but there's a different point of view, a different perspective that allows a lot more freedom, a lot more openness, creativity, flow, juiciness, a lot more of it makes sense. It's like life makes finally a lot of sense. Because why? Simply because you start to relax and you start to know that everything that is happening in life, there is a reason for it. And so you start to be a partner with life instead of resisting what's happening and resisting the difficulties, etc. It's not that there's no more difficulties, it's just that there is an ease and there is a grace. And you recognize that there is ease and grace. You recognize that there is a life force. I mean, gosh, you realize that we're like these little people on Earth, and there's this whole cosmos. And that plants grow and tree grows, and we're here, and there is this kind of chaos, yes, but there is also things that work amazingly, and that we don't have to understand everything about everything to live a life of fulfillment. That there is a part of mystery and there's part of faith, of allowing yourself to really live life instead of working on life or making it a certain way. Once a person has suffered enough, there's this turning point where you just, okay, maybe there's a different way. And then you realize and you start to see that life is bringing you synchronicities, things that are what you're meant to experience right now, and that are perfectly aligned with what you needed to see and witness. Now, for some people, this reality goes very deep, and some people I find sometimes can go a little bit overboard with it, meaning that forget that we're here on Earth and we have a earthy living, you know, and life to do and to be. Meaning that there is the subtlety or the invisible realm, if you will, that are at play, and even some things that we don't really see could be here and could be influencing us in ways that most of us don't probably know. And I'm not a person that sees spirit or that see life in that way, but I feel things. I feel when there is a presence. I feel when now life is telling me to go in a certain direction versus another. I feel that all the Juicy Living tour and what's been possible is not just by my own two hands, etc. Even though if there is a team around, there is more happening and more synchronicities. And it's like simple things from booking a room for a conference and you're not able to create the reservation page for that particular place, whereas for others you were able to book it fine or to create that page fine. Then it might be something with that room. Maybe it's not the right place for you to do the conference. Maybe a video blog, you know, I couldn't record this one downstairs. I had to go upstairs to do this one. There would be always something disturbing downstairs. Instead of making myself wrong or life wrong or the situation wrong, you just listen to that and move forward. There's something else at play. It's like life brings you in different directions. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but maybe it's exactly what you're supposed to experience and do right now. So I simply wanted to... Lilou? Lots of wind. You see what I was saying is that earlier I tried to do the video blog downstairs, and each time I thought there was something, if it was my boyfriend or somebody coming in the apartment, but no, it's the wind. And you think it's the wind, but I had to do it from here. All that is paradigm shift. It's like taking into account the wind, spirit, life, everything. Not just what you want. And that's a big difference. In this paradigm, it's about us together. Maybe this is not the right time to record this interview. I don't know, but I'm doing it. I want to. Though the timing doesn't seem to be the best, so I will see if I will upload it or not. But it's little choices like that. And I just wanted to share this with you, and I'll make more video blogs. But follow your intuition. Go for the next wow, wow, wow. You know, the next thing that feels good. Step by step, our journey unfolds. And it's important that you feel good about this one. If you don't feel good about yourself, about your situation, simply look at it and observe it. Try to be the observer of it instead of being caught in it. And observe it and maybe notice some things that you can change, some things that you can shift to a more connected, loving paradigm. Sometimes it means a radical change. Sometimes it means a little shift. The most important is that you allow yourself to be your best self, your highest self, the one that is connected to everything, the one that simply doesn't need to show off, but just show up. So I send you big, big kisses from beautiful Idra in Greece. Much love.